Hiya, Ramble on 125. Aaron Hughes, Adam Gorstang, Aaron's tie on a jumper, a blue jumper, very fashionable jumper.
Yeah,
Is that a new jumper?
I've had it for quite a while.
I like the little zip there. That's
Yeah,
quite convenient.
It's a mountaineering top.
And what's that for?
That's for credit cards or condoms.
All right. It'd be difficult to steal condoms or credit cards out of there, wouldn't it?
Mainly the condoms. It'd be really annoying. You'd
Well,
need
yeah.
a rustle.
Especially if you've got loads, like you usually carry quite a lot.
Usually. Apparently they're good for survival.
Survival condoms. Yeah. Okay. Give me some examples.
Well, in the Vietnam War, because the M16 at the time was very, very poorly made, really poorly constructed.
Right.
The first iteration of the M16, I think it's called the M4 Mark 1. What they did is if you got water in there, it'd allow like loads of dirt to ingress, and then it meant when you shot the round it was more likely to distort the barrel and get covered in shit, so you couldn't. So they used to put the condoms over the end of the barrel.
Condoms over the end of the barrel. It stops.
It's very good for anything to get in there because you had a dust cover. Which
Stops
worked
anything
fine.
getting in or out.
Whereas in the AK-47 that the M16 was up against, you can actually cover that in mud for 30 years, come back, which somebody has done.
Right.
Come back, give it a clout on floor, and after a few rounds, it'll be firing as normal.
So that's the gun you want when you're fighting the communists.
Well,
that's what you
that
need.
was actually used as the communist symbol.
Yeah.
For quite a while, it were always the M16 silhouette versus the AK-47.
Did they not drop? Well, I can't remember. But it might have been one at World Wars where the Americans they'd shoot with their own guns, and as soon as they get to a Nazi gun, whatever the Germans had, they'd abandon their own gun and pick up the German one because it was better.
No,
Is that a myth?
That was more Vietnam.
More Vietnam.
Yeah, because the M16 was a smaller caliber.
We'll talk about games in a minute.
We will do.
But we do shoot things in games.
We do. So it's
mainly.
So the M16 had its own proprietary round, which was a very specific round to them. So the rounds that they were firing, once they were out of it, they can't pick them up off an enemy.
Right.
Because they didn't want to have a 7.62 round, which is a large caliber round. They had this slightly intermediate round. We ended up going to the NATO 5.56 round, which is what's kind of widely accepted in all NATO countries now. That's standard thing. So if you're firing a British SA-80 and somebody has an M16 and you run out of magazines, you go like, here's a magazine, click, sorted, bang, bang, bang. But in the first iterations of the M16. The buttstock was this like Bakelite, which is what your light fittings used to be made of, and it's really brittle. And there were lots of complaints that when you did a buttstock strike on somebody, it'd just shatter, or it'd drop it and it'd shatter, and then you've just got a broken gun. So what a lot of people ended up doing was they'd get the M16. Once they'd killed a couple of the Viet Cong, they'd sling the weapon and pick up an AK-47.
Right.
Because once they killed somebody, they can constantly picking up rounds.
Yeah.
And they knew that it weren't going to jam. It would, they're easy enough to clean. It's nigh on indestructible.
It's just like Halo.
Yeah. Well, that's it. Vietnam War was the precursor to Halo. Yeah. So this top, it's not very new. I've had it for a while. I've worked in it about a few times, and I was wearing my sweatshirt last week for most of the week with a shirt underneath. And so boss went, "Oh, you bought a new shirt?" Because he knew I went there. Bought a new shirt. Oh no, I found fucking one. So yeah, so it's good.
There you go.
It's got
now you know.
Holes and
all right, that's weird.
Yeah.
It's very interesting. There's new bits to it all the time.
Yeah, but have you seen the pattern? It's all hexagonal. It's almost like a superhero
hexagonal
top.
pattern. Yeah. Is there anything at the back?
Just a big
There's a hole where they asked.
Big.
Don't know what that's for.
Yeah.
That's really weird.
That's for cottaging.
Ramble on.
Ramble on.
We're gonna abuse the news, and we're just gonna abuse EA, I think, because that's fun. Let's just pile on and do all that. I've got a big list of EA because that's pretty much what the news was. Okay, some of this is old because I wrote it a week ago, but some of it's new as well.
Because you wrote it today?
Yeah, I did. Belgium says loot boxes are gambling and wants them banned in Europe, but that's not quite true. That's what they want to get to. It's a description of their intent, not their conclusion. That's it. It's a description of their intent, not the conclusion because it was going around the tinterwebs that's what they said. They took it out of context.
Of course, because it's clickbait, the world
Yeah.
of clickbait. But come here to show me games, ramble on, and we'll go. That's clickbait.
Yeah, it
Ignore
tends
that
to be everywhere that it's not gambling unless you, even though it kind of is, unless you, what is it? Unless you
Having
get
potential
something
financial
physical,
gain.
something physical from it. I think.
Or is it not like potential
Or
financial gain?
Financial gain, yeah.
That's quite. I can imagine that being the.
But because you just get stuff in a game, it's
Yeah.
a bit weird that you can't sell. And I think
Yeah, 'cause
that's why
it's
CS:GO had a problem with it because you could sell the
Yeah.
shit in
That
it
would
digitally.
be technically gambling.
Yeah.
Because each one of those items that you actually unlocked in CS:GO did have a real world monetary value.
Yeah,
So
it
you
wasn't
are
CS:GO
technically-
itself. It was people using certain websites to do
Yeah,
certain things. I don't know. So yeah, so that's not been finalised, but hopefully they'll sort that shit out because people do get addicted to that shit.
They do, yeah.
US legislator calls out EA's predatory practices in Star Wars Battlefront 2. So someone else is jumping on it.
I can. How much more of this is?
I'm piling through it,
Right.
smashing it to pieces.
Okay.
Well, I mean, you could jump in on that.
Yeah,
If you've got
well-
something to say.
I have a theory.
You have many theories.
Game theory.
Okay.
If Star Wars Battlefront 2 came out in March
Okay.
or any month during the summer,
Mhm.
I don't think they would have stopped this loot crate thing.
Okay.
But because it come out this month or November, end of November, and Disney, come over a little bit, I'll stand here, and because Disney have a Star Wars film out,
Which ruining the brand a little. This negativity.
because it's
this
Disney,
backlash.
Disney that told them not to do it.
Well, I don't think they would have said it if no one was complaining.
No,
If it
no,
didn't
no.
become a thing.
I think they wouldn't have said anything during the summer when it was kicking off because you're months away. They know that within a month or two this will blow over. So EA said we've removed them for the time being.
Yes, I think they won't really come back.
I think they will come back.
In a small way, maybe.
I think they will come back. You're also playing the UFC 3 beta. Mr. Chris Billsborough got me a code for that, which is quite
Has
sweet.
that got microtransactions?
Yes,
Everything
it's got loot crates.
making a lot of money. on
It's
those.
got loot crates just like FIFA, because nobody kicked off with FIFA, did they?
No. Well, people did, but yeah, not like this. No.
Yeah. It's throughout every single one of the games. FIFA
Yeah.
Ultimate Team is a loot crate. You pay to have a randomly generated cards that give you UFC, randomly generated cards. NHL, randomly generated cards. Madden,
Need
randomly
for Speed
generated
has
cards.
some shit.
And Need for Speed is all your modifications are done via that. It's in every one of the games. It's just that Star Wars is a very, very beloved thing. It became a bit big, mainly because people played the beta and they saw it in there, and then somebody like Angry Joe. When you've got somebody like Angry Joe starts moaning about something, then people like his fans will start.
Because the
following.
last one was such a fuck up as well.
Yeah, the
in
last
a
one was
different way.
ridiculous. But yeah, but that's the thing. You're like the gameplay mechanics solid, the visuals stunning,
Yeah. sounds
audio
great.
stunning, your content lacking. That's what happened with the last one. This one, they've got more content. All you like, they got rid of the season pass and saying all your stuff's free, but this is how we're going to make a little bit of money. But when people saw the list of what you're going to unlock, it's still not that much. So that's another reason why this loot crate thing was kind of a really fucking annoying.
Well, it's the
and
grind to
expensive.
get it as
And
well.
it's the grind to
and
get
the pay
it.
to win.
So if it wasn't for someone like Angry Joe then going like, hang on a minute, how many hours is this going to take? Somebody on Reddit then actually worked out how many hours it will take to actually upgrade certain things and then therefore putting it into a monetary cost. Because somebody asked that question, there's always somebody on the internet that wants to go and find out.
Yeah.
So then Angry Joe would have shared that, somebody else would have got hold of it, and it's like just like exploded. So then Disney obviously have heard this. They've got a big film coming out called Star Wars.
Yeah.
They don't want to have their brand muddied, so I reckon they'd had a word with EA going, look, pull that crap. And they've
Pull that
gone, yeah,
shit.
but we need to make more money. They would have gone, yeah, no problem, you're making more money. Just give it a couple of months. Wait till
Maybe
this film comes out.
Maybe
Give it a
it's
couple of months.
But yeah, it is fucking up the brand name, isn't it, of Star Wars. Okay, so EA's...
No, to be fair though, I mean about this, about fucking up the brand name. Are people? This is the idea of head office people thinking that to be ever so slightly associated in any way with negative press about something which is different, yeah, thinking that people are that stupid to automatically associate Star Wars, this movie brand, with this EA game, which everybody knows is EA, and go, well, that must be that brand, so Star Wars therefore must be shit. Are people really that thick?
No.
This is what people think. It's like,
No,
we can't monetize some of our videos because when you have a look at it, it's like demonetized from advertising. You're not allowed to put advertisements on your video due to it not being safe for advertisers, not being advertiser friendly. Yet you'll watch the video, there will be an advertisement on there.
Yeah.
So the advertisers are happy enough to have other adverts on there. They just don't want to give us any money because that would be association. But you're happy to have your advert on the front.
Yeah,
Nobody sits there and watches a film about paedophile rings on ITV, and then when a car advert comes on, go like, I'm not buying a Ford Transit. That's clearly connected to paedophile. Nobody makes that causation.
But I bet they don't put a baby advert on afterwards. But yeah, no, I don't think people do, but maybe they do.
Do you know who pays Clone is? No.
Jeffrey.
Patsy Cline.
Yeah. EA's stock price takes a beating, so it's dropped quite a lot. Took a bit of a hit, and but it's still above what they were on last year. So it is smashing them, which makes them think, I don't want to fuck up anymore. Maybe we should rectify this.
Sorry, I missed that.
This behaviour.
We've got some bizarre shit going on in there.
I have no bizarre shit because I don't understand it.
Yeah. Mr. Random Man said, still want that beef jerky. I'm sure that's a callback to an earlier episode, but my brain's gone asleep. Which, if it is a callback to an earlier episode, thank you very much for the callback. And now he's saying that he's hungry, and I don't...
Well, he's random, so he can do whatever he wants.
Exactly, though.
He's allowed.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm like, is that what it is? So, sorry, repeat that again.
EA stock price takes a beating.
Yes, it does, yes.
So, that's been beaten. It's still above what they were trading at last year, so... But they love money, so
yeah,
they want to sort that out. So, hopefully, they'll continue down the path of less loot boxes, at least. UK Gambling Commission says if you can't, if you can't cash out, it's not gambling according to UK law.
Makes sort of sense. It does make sense.
Yeah.
So is it not theft then? Consensual theft.
It's just irritating, but I don't think you need the law. But I think the sheer publicity and it annoying people, this bad publicity, does make you not want to buy the game. Just
don't buy the game. Speak with your wallet. Don't buy the game.
And that's probably the only reason why they're changing it, because of that. No, fuck Disney.
No, I think Disney are the ones that are like, stop it.
Yeah, well, if they say something, then they've got to do it. But I don't think it's as much to do with them. It's more to do with money.
Yeah.
But they do make a lot of money from that shit.
Don't put them beef jerky anywhere dirty. There's no boundaries.
Visceral Star Wars game was too linear, according to EA.
Well, if EA are saying it's too linear, maybe it was literally walk along this line.
I want a linear game.
Sometimes
Give
you
me
do.
a fucking linear game.
Sometimes you do want a linear game. I'm trying to think of some fucking Horizon Zero Dawn. That should have been a linear game.
It is a linear game.
It's just done in an open world environment.
It's trickery. So the
Kung Fu treachery.
They're wondering what to do with it.
Yeah.
It's like, just release it. Finish it, release it. It'll be right. Don't worry about it. Star Wars. Just don't tack loads of shit on like you've done with this.
That'll be bad.
Battlefront 2. 2-player. Oh, I've got a picture for this. Battlefront 2 players are using elastic bands to gain coins. So here's a trick if you can't be asked grinding.
Oh yes, I know you did this. Yeah.
It was something you I think you mentioned some of the other week, like
this was
something along these lines.
This was the Angry Video Game Nerd. It's not patched out at all. In fact, they've slightly changed it. So in Battlefront, you go and you play your game. You play a game, and you get paid out at the end of the game with some currency. You probably got the currency written there because there's like 4 currencies in Battlefront.
No.
Right. So you get these currency. This currency, you get 2,500 of them. I think. Then you can buy a loot crate, or you can buy bits to then get the currency to buy loot crates. But what'll happen is me and Mr. Garstang will be playing on the same team. I'd be doing terribly. You'd kill 40 people.
No, you said this. You said this the other week. But you get points, whatever. Even if you're playing shit, you get points.
But you don't get more necessarily. Well, no, they patched it now, so you get ever so slightly more if you do well. But you don't need to.
If you're at work all day and you just let this fucking thing, you let your character spin around basically, or whatever. I don't fucking know. But just so long as you're in the game, you'll get these points.
Yeah, and
you'll come home to lots of points.
And you don't get much less than what the best player got.
And then you can buy some shit.
And you can buy all manner of stuff.
And play the game as it should have been. There was somebody did a more elaborate one with like lollipop sticks and all kinds of shit. But
that works.
Somebody just said you can just do this. Oh, yeah. So he did. So possibly it still works.
I do that when I'm playing online with Mr. Chris. It's about, right, I'm going to have my tea now, mate. It's like, yeah, I'm going to have my tea. Right, okay. Join us back in a bit. So I put my keys, because I've got rings on them, over the joypad, and because they're heavy, it just pulls it over to one side.
Does it kick you out if you're not moving?
Yeah, it does, yeah. Your joypad will turn off, and then after a while, it'll like, get out.
Right.
So I'll just be spinning around that spot.
So that's the logic behind that. So do that.
I did that with many moons ago on Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2, on the Dreamcast, I think it were. My balance skill was to the max. I'd already completed it and stuff, and I did a big long combo, and I can't remember this. There is a course in number 2, which is kind of like a mini cityscape, and there's like a park in the middle of it, and there's a fountain, a circular fountain.
It's called City Fountain
Park. Yeah. So I did a little combo, jumped up, which gets your multiplier up. Did a special grind on it, and because my balance was alright, he's constantly leaning inwards. So all I need to do is full lock outwards, and it'd stay upright perfectly. Right. And he just grind around. I watched it one day. I'll just try, and I taped my joypad so it was just looking inside. I went to bed, woke up in the morning, and he's just stuck in his little groove, grinding back and forward like that.
Getting those points.
I'm like, oh fuck this then. I'm going to leave this all day while I'm at work. I came home, right, so I had massive multiplier, came home to minus points, to minus millions of points. I'd clocked.
Gone all the way around.
The clock. Yeah.
Okay, he clocked it.
Oh, Mr. Christopher Billsborough.
Hello, sir.
Tea break during division, see? There you go, he knows the man. He knows it. No, I'm going for my tea. Wonder Woman.
And Battlefield 2 has hidden character customization.
Battlefield 2?
Sorry, Battlefront.
Right.
Data mining. I just wish they'd call it something different because I always get them mixed up. Too similar. I suppose they're similar games, aren't they?
No, they are, yeah.
So a data miner found that. So I don't. Did they take customization out of this one? They must have done, but it's hidden in there, so it was there.
It's slightly there, and you unlock new helmets and all that kind of shit.
Right, and then this is sort of related, and sort of.
We're related.
We're related. This is sort of related, and kind of explains why they do this.
Come on.
So revenue. This is from PC games. Micro transactions has doubled since 2012, right?
Yeah.
And they'll generate $22 billion just off microtransactions in 2017. $22 billion. That's just PC. Okay. Just by 2022, that'll be 25 billion. This is just microtransactions. So this is why they do it. Just to give that some sort of comparison. So full game purchases, this is on console and PC put together, is 8 billion. So you can see You can see the appeal.
You can see the appeal, but if you're anticipating... The major gripe that people have with loot boxes is the fact that you've paid full price for that game. If you didn't pay full price for that game, pay a tenner. Star Wars Battlefront 2 comes out. It's £10, open up, there's loot crates in there. That's how we're going to subsidise the rest of it. But that full game is there, and you can grind, and you can play that for free. You know, you can unlock everything for that £10 purchase, right? Okay. People wouldn't have kicked off as much. It's the fact that you're paying full price for it. It's when they're ruining
games like Shadow of Mordor, whatever the new one is. It's actually they're changing the game.
Well, there's an actual animated character that talks to you about loot crates.
There's nothing wrong with...
Shadow of War, it's called.
I don't have a problem with loot crates. I couldn't give a fuck. But if they're changing your game and changing the way you play the game, that's your progression. I don't. Fuck up. It's like when they first started doing DLC, and they didn't do it right. There was Capcom were putting it on the disc as well, so then you feel like you're getting ripped off.
Yeah, it were already on the disc.
If it comes out months later, you think, oh, okay, that wasn't. If it feels like it wasn't already part of the game, you don't mind DLC.
Again, we'll use Witcher 3 as a perfect way of doing DLC.
But I think they're sort of getting all right with DLC now. I don't feel like they've suddenly. I believe it's in their head all the time, but I don't feel like they're like, oh, take that level out. Probably maybe Deus Ex.
Exactly. Yeah, Deus Ex definitely.
It still happens, but I think they're on the right track with that. Maybe they'll get there eventually with loot boxes. I don't know.
Well, I think that was the gamble. I think companies had a choice. They went right.
Only changed Dead Space 3, the best bit of the game where you're fucking around changing your weapons,
upgrading your weapons. Yeah.
And then they put loads of microtransactions in there where you purchase all these bits of shit. They changed the whole bench. It was the worst thing about the game. They just fucked it up.
Well, it was jarring, wasn't it? Because it stood out.
Yeah, and now they tend to keep microtransactions to one side.
Yeah, but like say Shadow, if you watch people play Shadow of War, there's an animated merchant in there who said maybe if you have such and such a thing, and it's like he's basically heavily implying like we're gonna spend some more fucking money. we don't think we've got.
It doesn't even make sense in the game. Where like something like Overwatch, you don't give a fuck because it's just a stupid game. It's just silly. So you can imagine it, like whatever.
Yeah, because it doesn't change anything apart from aesthetics.
Yeah, but it's a silly game as well.
Yeah.
I don't know, it's fine. But some at Lord of the Rings, you want it a bit more serious, don't you?
Yeah, please, if you don't mind.
Really? Like something takes you out of it. Or if they start popping up in Resi or something like that, you're like, what the fuck's that?
Well, again, they're
like a zombie in the corner.
They're a company that can't do DLC. It's Capcom, and they just cannot do DLC.
They might be alright with this Resi 7 DLC. I haven't been trying it, but I've ordered the.
Have you got Resi 7?
The gold one or whatever it is.
Right.
That'll have all the DLC and the new one with Chris in and shit. And I haven't played any of it apart from when we played. Yeah. So all that extra shit I haven't played.
Yeah.
So now I'm like, now it's a full game. I'm right. I'm happy.
Yeah,
so
did feel quite bereft of options, didn't it?
Okay, final testing for Sea of Thieves is happening soon. Everyone is invited. I think you need to. Oh, game is out early 2018. Sign into the Insider program. Cut-off date is 1st of December. Alright, sorry. Like I said, I wrote this a couple weeks ago. Maybe you already did it. Japan is getting Street Fighter 2 Transformer toys.
Oh, we've got a picture for
that. So, there's a few different ones, but obviously Ryu's the best. But I don't know if he's the best.
Transformers, Japanese in disguise. Look at crap plane.
I don't know if he's the best Transformer.
No.
Yeah, there's a few of these. Chun-Li, Ken, whatever. But I mean, Japan in it. It's cool, isn't it? It's weird. Japan. Not this. Whatever. I like that it exists. It's silly. I like silliness.
We went to a Japanese garden yesterday.
In Japan?
Extremely disappointed there weren't Japanese people planted in the ground.
That'd be cool. I bet that happens in Japan. If you go to a Japanese garden in Japan, not just where they will call it a garden.
Yeah.
They actually call it a Japanese garden.
Yeah, and it's just Japanese people buried up to the knees, shackled together, going,
yeah.
Ichi, I don't know.
It's going to happen anyway.
With 1, 2, 3, I think.
It'll happen there. Iwata tribute in Ultra Sun and Moon. So he's popping up everywhere. It's just some sort of text somewhere, but you've got to do some really elaborate shit and have certain Pokemon from old ones and madness. You probably won't do it.
Crazy times.
But it's there, so you just use YouTube, don't you, if you want to know what it is. Marvel Heroes devs. So that got shut down, didn't it? Or is getting shut down. Well, they got let go on just before or the day before Thanksgiving. So that's nice.
That's really kind of
That's
them.
nice. Thanks.
I like it how these big companies, because they really try and hammer on this Thanksgiving. Like, oh, sales, Black Friday sales, Thanksgiving. Yeah. But you're fired.
Yeah.
You're fired. Yeah.
They're Disney. That's Disney.
It's like fucking
Disney magic.
Yeah, Disney magic.
Pug will change for China to align with socialist core values. So I don't know what they are.
Everybody's starving.
Yeah.
There's no food in the game.
No food in the game.
No
anymore.
food in the game.
Sorry. But you can share the no food with everybody. And Japan is getting 30th anniversary Mega Man stamps. They look like Mega Man, the 8-bit old school ones. You can imagine. You can imagine.
Imagine Mega Man. It's him.
On a stamp though.
Oh, imagine Mega Man. On
Don't
a
be
stamp.
thick.
Yeah. Sorry. What am I like,
Steam hits 1.5 million concurrent users.
Concurrent users.
Concurrent users.
Users. He who is. That's the oldest name in the English language.
Japan appoints Pikachu and Hello Kitty as ambassadors to promote the 2025 World Expo. That's legit. The government did that. This is Japan. This is why we need to live in Japan and go to Japanese gardens with Japanese people in the ground. Because they almost certainly exist.
They most certainly do. Schoolgirls.
Yeah.
Tentacle porn everywhere.
Yeah. Tentacle gardens. DayZ. Finally leaving early access 2018.
Road trip 2025. That's what Mr. Billsborough is saying to us. I think, I'd love to go to Japan.
Just whenever.
Just
whenever.
It's a soft J.
So that game, so it'll come out of early access. This is why I always get confused. It'll come out of early access in 2018, but it came out in 2013. $35. It sold.
Did it come out in? I think
3 million plus.
That was just a mod in 2013.
That was early access. 35 quid.
How much? I'm not sure.
That's what he said. That's what I read.
Possibly.
Fake news. Fake news everywhere.
Fake news.
But yeah, fuck me.
I want to play fucking socialist player unknown battleground. The longer that's sitting with me,
it's cool, that, isn't it? Yeah. I want to know what's different. It's probably just like
it's just Venezuela.
Pictures, propaganda, maybe. I don't know. Hammer and sickle.
No guns.
No guns. Yeah, that'd be great.
No guns. Very little food. And you all have to work. There'll be one team. There'll be one team, right, where you have to bring everything to.
Yeah.
Every other player in the game.
It's a very small team.
It's just a very small team of 4 players.
Yeah.
And every other player on that team has to come into them. And those 4 players are in God mode.
Yeah.
And if they decide, they can kill you all.
Yeah.
So basically, what you have to do is you have to appease that team of 4, or there'll be firing squads.
And I kind of like the North Korean sort of flag thing they do. You know, in the crowds and they do all the flags and they're really like autistic about it and the marching.
Yeah.
I think they do that and the squares disappear or blow up. What do they do in that game?
I think it's like mortar strikes or something like that in the
so you've got to do it in sync though.
Yeah.
As you're going towards the 4 elites people that
that'll be good.
Feeding or giving or
Seems interesting.
Yeah.
Seems interesting.
That's what it'll be. Might be better.
Socialism Works 2018.
Streamer goes viral after broadcasting UFC pay-per-view while pretending to play it. He was pretending it was the game, and he got away with it.
That is fucking
He got away with it. He has had no shit. None.
No, he won't do.
Well, he might do in a bit. I don't
know.
He will
do off UFC. Yeah.
So, yeah, this pretty widely reported. But, you know, give it a few days, maybe you'll get a ban. I don't know.
He'll get a slap wrist, but hats off to the guy. Congratulations.
Genius idea.
Absolutely fantastic.
He was apparently doing. I tried to get a video of it, but I couldn't find one. But he was sort of apparently just going like, oh yeah, pretending he was playing it. Brilliant.
Absolutely ingenious.
Brilliant.
Ingenious.
Guess what we're doing next week?
Yeah. Yeah. No, we'll actually get a takedown strike though. We'd go to prison. Knowing our luck.
Probably get one now.
Knowing my luck.
Thinking about it, we'll get one.
Yeah, just by mentioning it.
Yeah. Breath of the Wild broadcast confirmed for Japan, 12th of December. So I'm still waiting for the DLC.
Okay. Is it not already out? I thought it was already out.
No, you know about it, it's already out. I won't shut the fuck up about it. Yeah. Good or bad. So hopefully, well, it must be that. They've got nothing else to talk about with Zelda. It's done. Del Toro confirmed for the Game Awards, so you're going to see some more of that Death Stranding. Probably.
Great music video for the first trailer. Absolutely fantastic music video. With
you might get another good video.
That second trailer was dull as fuck.
Might get some gameplay. No, you won't.
No, you won't. We both do that. That ain't going to happen. Hideo Kojima wants to just show off. He makes some shit-hot music videos. If I were a musician, I'd be like, Hideo, mate, have your fucking music video, yeah?
Do your weird shit. Do that thing that you do.
Because you do that really well. As long as there's no narrative, what you do is brilliant.
Sony will let you try PSVR at home. This is only in America at the minute, and certain PlayStation Plus.
So they're sending the unit to you?
Yeah.
All right, okay, fair enough.
Yeah,
yeah, buy it. You can play it at home.
No.
All right.
Send you the unit, and they'll send it you with Skyrim VR,
Scrim,
and I think the collection, whatever it is, the loads of demos.
Yeah, the PlayStation World.
That as well, and a couple of fucking ones and all that shit. Get that, play it, don't know how long for, and then if you don't like it, you just send it back. If you want to keep it, then I assume you have to put your credit card details in. Then they'll just take that money.
If you've got PlayStation 4 and
that's all right,
and you can afford the PSVR,
but it makes some people ill.
I think it's.
Some people just aren't fucking interested. They want to try it.
Yeah,
but they're worried that it's going to make them ill.
Some
so
people
spend that
do get
money,
sickly with it, but I mean, it's if you got a PS4 and you can afford PSVR. If you know somebody who's got virtual reality, go and check it out first to see whether you're one of the people that can't handle it.
You might be able to.
It's not a.
That's the whole point in this.
Yeah.
You might be able to.
But it is a peripheral. I do recommend.
Yeah, it's cool.
It's good.
If you got the money.
If you got the money, that's.
Yeah. So do that
yep.
if you're American and you're a certain person on PlayStation
certain
Plus.
Demographic.
But maybe they're rolling that out. I mean, they do need to encourage people. Because I think people are scared of it. Like you were just saying, just when you can try it and know that it's for you, then you're more confident in buying it. You can't really try it in shops so much, can you?
No, really.
They did it for
there's some
a bit.
places that do it, but I mean, it's something like Ryan came round. He hasn't played much virtual reality. I probably said this on episode 110 or some shit like that. Ryan came round.
111.
Nice one.
Photographic memory.
Yeah, see, photographic memory. Everything I remember was static.
Yeah, just one photograph.
But he came around. He hadn't played much VR. In fact, he only played Gear VR when I had that. And I put him in Arizona Sunshine. Put him in a few things.
That was cool. I watched some videos on that.
And he was because we had two.
There's a cool robot one as well.
Yeah, there's a sports one.
He catch bullets, fucking throw them back.
Nice.
Bang, bang, bang. A bit like that Arizona, I think, but robots. Bang, bang, bang. And you can catch bullets. I was just like, you can catch bullets.
Awesome.
You can throw your gun.
Right.
And because you teleport in these games, don't you?
A lot of it. Well, it depends what control you're using, but yeah.
You teleport and catch your gun at the other end.
Awesome.
I don't know. I just want to play that. I think it's just. Yeah, I just want that.
But
anyway,
Arizona. In fact, it's a review. I finished my review. I didn't share it on the group because I'd just done Wolverblade, and Wolverblade's more current. So Arizona Sunshine's got a review by me on .co.uk, showmegames.co.uk. That's on there. And no, that's really good. Put Ryan in that. It took him a little bit of a while to get used to the teleport thing. Once he got used to the teleport thing, he was like, "This is all right," and he was just bounding around, headshot, and he was doing two guns. And at one point, he just went. Two completely different targets, bang, headshot on both of them. Like, man, you look pimp. I felt pimp. It's really, really good. But another cool thing that Lewis told me about Skyrim VR, playing it with your motion controls, two ones, One of them controls your shield, weapon. Somebody fires an arrow. You see it stick through. You grab that arrow, goes into your inventory. Buzzing.
Nice.
I said, that sold it to me. I don't care about the emotion.
It's the little things, but you've sold it now, so you fucked up.
Yeah, that's one of them, and it's just it needed to go.
Super Mario cereal is happening. There's a picture for this. You can imagine what it looks like. Super Mario cereal. But this is the exciting bit. If that isn't exciting enough,
oh my!
It's a fucking amiibo box.
Alright, so there's a... Oh, there's an amiibo.
You can use it as an amiibo.
Nice.
That's a little touch. Probably tastes like shit. But it's got little...
Coins?
It shows them there. Little mushrooms and question boxes.
Yeah, so they're little sugary mushrooms, aren't they?
Yeah.
Not mushrooms, sugary marshmallows.
Maybe like Lucky Charms.
Lucky Charms.
Get some of them, import that.
Big Gara.
Maybe we'll get some. I don't know. And final one, I think, is it? Yeah. Switch is on track to exceed the 10-month sales of the Wii by 20%. So it's doing 20% better than the Wii was.
Let's play with numbers.
Than the Wii was in the first 10 months. So it, they're sort of making it fit. But it's selling a lot. Just know that. That's happening.
Well, it's good. It's good that it's doing well.
Yeah, that's that. News has been abused. There's more news on Show Me Games. News on Facebook. Go and like that page. And there's quite a lot there. Yeah.
There is quite a lot, yeah.
There's all kinds going on every day. I'm always updating it. There's news everywhere. Just grabbing it, cutting through the shit. It's like, that's not news, that's an advert. Fuck that. That's news, it's stupid. Yeah. Find the stupid news.
So, what the flipping hell have you been playing, Mr. Garstang?
The perfect game for my situation.
Awesome. I've been playing. Go on, what have you been playing?
At the minute, my situation at the minute is doing a lot of work. So I'm working 6 days a week, working lots of overtime on top of them days. So I'm always knackered. But there's always time for Animal Crossing Pocket Bollocks Camp, whatever it's called.
Pocket Bollocks Camp?
And it's free. And you don't really do much.
I installed it and turned it off.
Not much happens, yeah. But in my situation, I've got 5 minutes every now and then. It's great.
What happens in it? Because I installed it and then I went, you know what? No.
Nothing happens in it. It is the dullest thing ever, but I keep playing it.
What? Okay. What can you do?
It's one of them where it's like, is it a fucking game? Right. Have you ever played any sort of Animal Crossing anyway? I have a vague knowledge of it. I've played one of the proper games.
Yeah, I played one of the proper games.
It's less than that, considerably. But it's free! So you basically do up your little campsite. That's your goal, as far as I can see. They're doing an event right now, which is a Christmas event. So you're kind of grinding to get shit to put in your camp. Now I'm like, I want Christmas shit. So I've got my Christmas uniform, Santa, and Christmas decorations, and there's like a snowman, and there's a Christmas fire I want, but it's a fucking grind to get them. So how you get these things, whatever you want to get, seems to be, is what I do anyway, unless I'm doing it wrong, is there's loads of different areas. Go to these areas, collect all the shit, talk to whatever knobhead's there, he'll want some shit, give him some shit, he'll chat shit, he'll level up, eventually he'll come to your camp if you put the right furniture in. Don't know how that helps, but that'll happen. And then go to the next area, collect all the shit, talk to the knobhead that's there, give him some shit. You get money and bits of bonuses to this. You get shit. Go to another area, collect all the shit, give the character in the area some shit, and then you can buy some shit for your area camp shit and do up your little camper van. I don't know why I'm playing this game, but I keep playing it.
Sounds shit.
I've got lots of Japanese friends.
Japanese friends, remember soft shit?
Yeah, maybe they know about the Japanese gardens.
Well,
and that's it really.
What's the multiplayer? What's that then? Why is it? Why is it?
You can visit each other's shit.
Excellent. Can you give them shit?
No.
That's shit.
Better if you can give them kudos. You can say, "Oh, you're cool, man."
So that's plus shit then.
So you give them some plus shit.
Positive shit.
And they get some a positive bonus from that shit, and you get some positive shit from giving them positive shit.
And you feel good for not giving anybody shit.
Well, yeah.
That's good.
It's a game about collecting shit.
It sounds like it's
it's not. I don't think it's very good.
Sounds like it's the shit.
I don't think it's very good, but I keep playing it.
Yeah, sometimes I did that with Candy Crush, didn't I? I was quite addicted to that piece of shit for a while.
I'm just like, I'm just dressing my little dude. And then they say, oh, you can get this now. And I'm like, oh, I've got to get that.
That looks like the shit.
And there's no reason to pay for any, spend money on it.
No.
You can do.
Well, that would be shit.
But they're not like here. Very generous. As long as you play the game. I mean, you'd have to be a real fucking lazy bastard and just buy it, or it'd be silly. There would be no point having it if you were spending money on it, I think. It's very odd. It's a very odd little thing. But yeah, that's happening. I'm worried it'll put people off actual
shit.
Animal Crossing.
It put me off. Well, mind you, playing Animal Crossing put me off.
Me too, really. It's not
like,
my sort of thing.
This is like Harvest. No, it's not like Harvest Moon.
But there's more.
Shit.
I don't know what it is, but I go, oh, it's time, innit? I'm playing it because I ain't got any time to play anything else.
That's fair enough. Yeah.
That's what it is. So what the fuck have you been playing?
Mr. Billsborough said you had him at shit.
Yeah, he's sold.
Well, I have been playing with said Mr. Christopher Billsborough. We've what did we play recently? So we were playing Ghost Recon Wildlands.
Ah, yes.
That sort of
got bored of that now.
It sort of petered out really because get a helicopter, fly somewhere, shoot it, fly somewhere else. And we were only really interested in getting weapons.
It sounds like Animal Crossing, but with guns.
Yeah, well, I like guns, so that's my shit.
So it's better, yeah. If there were guns in Animal Crossing, it'd be alright.
But it was really annoying when you died and you spawned and there was no helicopter, because your next mission was, I need to get myself an helicopter. So, what we ended up doing is, there was a Black Friday sales, and because I bought Ghost Recon, it was Mr. Billsborough's turn to buy a game. Well, it wasn't. We don't really take turns per se. I mean,
it's just etiquette.
He buys more games, but it's one of them. So we saw Dying Light was on sale. I think it was £12 something.
Okay, then.
With the DLC.
Oh right, yeah.
Yeah. So
did they have like loads of stupid different versions that made it confusing? Or did they have
that was the following. That was
one.
just that one. They had other different versions of other stuff, mainly EA games. Where they go like, about this one, this one, this one, this one.
Yeah, no, like that.
So you can buy Star Wars Battlefront 1 for £22, Star Wars Battlefront 1 Super Uber Edition for a £5.
Yeah.
£5, didn't you?
Yeah, so it didn't have any of that.
So Mr. Billsborough, Mr. Chris, he purchased that, and we've been playing that. And I think, if you have a look, I did a review for Dying Light. I think I might have given it 7.5 or possibly just 7, meaning it's above average. I was playing it mainly on my own. Well, I was playing it completely on my own. However, playing it co-op, my fucking giddy aunt. That is a really, 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 really fucking good, fun experience. Albeit, I keep fucking dying. I mean, Chris is a higher level than me, so he has all the more perks. Like but yeah, he does. He babysits me. Babysits me on most of the games that.
You've got to do these things, Aaron.
Yeah. I'll just jump off the road.
He will, yeah.
But it's really good co-op. Really good co-op. I mean, I think it's a forgotten gem. Is that game? And you came out,
I think so too.
It's just a forgotten gem. Because you said you were playing it single player, weren't you? And it's
yeah,
actually fun.
I played it for a bit and I thought it's really, really good. Because it was like an hour trial or something.
All right, yeah.
And I thought, yeah, I can buy this game. I don't understand why we get. I don't know if we're getting any shit out at the time, but I just remember negative vibes. So I just weren't that asked about it when I should have been, because it's loads of zombies.
Once you get your head around traversal, which becomes easier the more you level up. But by the time it becomes easier the more you level up, you're already familiar with.
I was just enjoying dicking around. I wasn't even trying to do anything.
Well, no, just running around, climbing stuff, keeping running, climb, jump, climb, grab. And
I think it was like, I've got an hour. Go.
Yeah, no,
that's what I was doing.
So yeah, I've been playing that, and Mr. Dan Smash of Dan Smash fame, he had a copy of Wolfenstein 2.
Ah, yes.
That he said, I'm not going to get round to playing this for the next 6 weeks. I'm going to see him in the new year. We're going to start filming something else, which more on that.
Boring.
So he said, take that, play it, review it. So when you're done, just give me back. Right, absolutely fantastic. So I've got Wolfenstein 2 to play. I played an hour this morning, and I've really enjoyed the hour that I played. The first level, you're in a wheelchair.
Yeah, he's all fucked up, that fella.
He's
had a hard time. He's had a real hard time.
Well, actually, it starts off and he does a recap previously on Wolfenstein.
Yeah,
so he does all this kind of stuff, and I'm like, wow, there's a lot went down in that last one. And then it cuts to a scene that was in the last game where there's a crazy doctor asking you to choose between two people. Look at the person you want me to kill.
Yeah.
And I'm like, one was called Fergus, the other one was called Wits. And I'm like, well, Fergus is going to survive. Fuck off, Wits, because you sound Scottish. He is Scottish. Yay! So I'll save Scottish guy. And then it starts off when you're a child. You're just in bed and your mum's talking to you and she's got a big black eye. So don't worry. So I like the art style. It's kind of slightly cartoonified.
Yeah,
it's quite good.
Yeah.
Which I've never noticed when you see all the combat just fastly going around. You don't realise how stylized it is, but it's quite nice. So yeah, so your mum, this isn't spoiling out. This is literally the intro. So your mother's like, there, because you've been doing something wrong. You don't know what you've done wrong, and then your mum's got a black eye, and then it sort of fades to black and it opens up, and you're in a cupboard with your dog, and your mum's walking cupboard, and your dad comes in. Like, where's that fucking little son of a bitch, man? What the fuck? She's like, you're not getting to see him. She's like, she's Eastern European or something. You're not getting to see him. You're not getting to see him. It's like, oh, I'm not having no son of mine kissing no niggers. I'm like, wow, this is fucking a bit edgy, but it's set in 1919 when he's still a kid. And then he fucking wallops his mum, so then the door opens and you're having a bit of a fight with your dad throwing stuff at him. He takes you downstairs, ties you to a chair type thing, like we're strapping a belt, brings the dog in like, come on doggy, chains it to the wall, gets a shotgun out, loads it up and forces the shotgun into your hand, so shoot your fucking dog. I'm like, what? Wow, this is a bit fucking, so I'm trying to aim at him, couldn't aim at him. Normally I wouldn't give a fucking shoot the dog, but I'm like, no, I don't. You got me with that bit of writing at the beginning, not justified.
So you're invested.
I'm like, no, like you're beating up the mum and stuff like, oh, the fuck, no, right, okay, yeah. So he's meant to be an asshole. So I didn't shoot the dog, fired the gun, fell backwards, and then he got the gun and shot the dog, and then fast forward, and I'm being operated on, the guts are out. We're going to have to take out his intestines. Like, what the fuck? No, leave them in. I need them to poo. And then you're in a wheelchair, and you're just going around in a wheelchair with a gun. That was quite cool. And then there was a big, like, protracted scene where I'd been captured, and two of my mates had been captured again, and there's this woman just wandering around, and it was just, the dialogue was really good. I'm like, I'm really interested, this is really well written. And then something hit me just before I had to turn it off because I had to go to work. I was like, what's happened to Bethesda? Why can they do first person shoot 'em ups right, but they can't do RPGs anymore? Who made Wolfenstein? Who made Doom? Because I think they published it.
Maybe different teams.
I think they published it. I don't think Bethesda had any hand in actually making them.
I
think they might be id Software maybe, but Bethesda didn't have a fucking hand in this. There's no bugs in it.
Right. Well, maybe they're just like putting them in RPGs to make them more realistic. Because in real life these things happen.
Well, I don't know, but so I've been playing Dying Light and just started Wolfenstein. So hopefully in the next couple of weeks, hopefully just before Christmas, might have a Wolfenstein 2 review up. But at the moment, only an hour in, positive. I like the the difficulty selection. I don't know whether it was the same on the first one, but there's a picture of BJ Blazkowicz. BJ. And the first one is like baby difficulty, and he's getting a little baby bonnet and a dummy in his mouth.
No, it's not like that at all.
And then there's another one which is Hate Me Plenty, and he's like that. It's really funny.
Yeah,
and then there's like clearly a normal one where it's just normal, and then there's a slight smirk, and then there's a frown, and then there's one where it's massive grin because his face used to be at the bottom of the screen in Wolfenstein, didn't it?
Yeah, I can't remember.
In Wolfenstein,
I remember it in Doom.
Yeah, well, because it's the same face.
Yeah.
Because technically the same character, but But yeah, so as you start shooting and shooting and shooting, if you're shooting loads of rounds, he'd end up going into a maniacal smile, like, ah! And he's got that covered
So
in
it's
blood.
a nod to that. I don't remember
really,
it in
really
the
good,
first
yeah,
one,
it's
but
really good. But yeah, so that's what I've been playing.
that's that. So let's check out some VOPage, Voices of the Peoples, see what the peoples are saying about things. Join that Facebook group. Show me games! Exclamation! Exclamation! Exclamation!
Right.
No, they.
I'll move this and I'll get out of the way. Ooh. So, Melody Fitzjohn of the Melody Fitzjohn crowd, or tribe, as the case may be, says, so I've just had an argument with my eldest about how he seems to think he's a pro gamer.
Just lock him in the basement.
He's all Minecraft, Plants vs Zombies. Do I start to bring him down to the retro games nights just to knock him down a peg or two, or do I keep him in his little bubble of self-worth? I think bring him down.
Lock him in the cellar.
Lock him in the cellar.
Lock
Fritzel
him in
him.
the cellar.
Fritzel him.
No, seriously though,
the-
lock him in the cellar with a Spectrum ZX 128.
With
Okay.
Dizzy, just one Dizzy game. And go,
Plus two.
finish that.
No, we a Tesco bag full of just random games.
Yeah. Ghostbusters
and then-
has to be in there.
I think somebody said Dark Souls on there, but come on now, Spectrum games. Let's not mess around. I'll put her on your chest.
Michael Macker. I'm not sure if this question has been asked before, but if you could wipe your memory and play one game just so you could play it all again for the first time, what would it be? Go!
I thought too seriously about this,
Right.
and I think people were too casual about the choices. Now my choice, people always go for the favourite games or something, don't
Yeah,
they?
they do, yeah.
And I'm thinking of stuff like Mario World and stuff, and I'm thinking, well, I probably want to enjoy it now, because I've played other things since that are probably improved in some ways. Maybe not the map, and
No, I've still gone back. I go back to that every period.
but you remember it, so you've got the retro memory. Imagine if you had nothing, you might be like, I don't like this.
I think that still stands up, so it's still.
So I wasn't so sure about that, and I, Link to the Past, and I was thinking, I probably wouldn't like this because I've played Zeldas and they probably evolved, and there's little things that I'm not even thinking about that are better. So I stuck to more modern things. Last of Us, because I think that'll still stand up.
Yeah.
If I wiped my memory of that and played it again, it was still better than all the shit that's come out for a while. Even though we've had a good year of decent games, a good few years, I suppose. You can pick out certain things. Yeah. But I still think that'd stand up against a lot of games. Skyward Sword, which everybody hates.
Yeah.
But I enjoyed that. I enjoyed the story. I enjoyed the motion controls. And I'd enjoy that again. I wouldn't choose Breath of the Wild because I don't want to do all that again. Even though I wouldn't remember, and I like the memories that I've had, it'd be different memories.
Yeah,
maybe I'd go a different way and I won't like it.
Yeah.
Maybe I'd go to the desert first and I'd be fucked off because it's hard work. I can't imagine somebody going to the desert first. But Inside, that'd be a good one. It's only a short game.
I've not played it yet,
It's only a short game. I'd like to play through it again, just not knowing, just not remembering it, and just solving it and experiencing all this little weird shit again. So I chose a few because I'm greedy.
Well, why not?
Even like GTA 5 as well.
Yeah.
I'd enjoy to go through that and just discover what a knobhead Trevor is again.
Yeah. Yeah, because that really hurt, didn't it? Because you had a connection with the character that he did in, didn't you?
Yeah.
Because I didn't play Damned at Lost in the Damned.
Yeah. So he was in the DLC for GTA 4. The character that Trevor just stoves in, and he's fucking his bird, his ex-bird, who's a bit of a smackhead, right? And it's just so a brilliant introduction to what a massive cunt Trevor was, and I didn't like him. I was like, you're a wanker. And then obviously I just realised that that's what he is. He's just a wanker. I'd like to go through that again and just wipe that. So what about you?
FIFA 94.
Okay.
In-depth story in that.
I don't think it's ever improved.
No, no, I don't know. Probably. You see, because I was thinking about it and then I was at work, so I got over shit on my head. So I kept. I don't know. Probably Walking Dead season 1.
Oh yeah, that'd be good to do again, yeah.
Because it was nice talking to you about what you did, and at the time, the magic of that kind of storytelling. I wasn't
now this is
aware.
where I was thinking too deeply. See, now I'd have to have all the other Telltale games wiped out.
Yeah,
as well.
definitely, because now I know the formula. Now I know that you're not deviating.
So I'm
too
like,
far.
this is similar to Game of Thrones. That's all I remember.
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck this
but,
game.
But it's because at the time when I played it, the decisions felt important, especially when it came up. Clementine will remember this. I'm like, fuck! But I needed to make that decision of Clementine. I'm trying to.
Now we know it's
because I played it. I played that. I think you did the same when you played it. You was like, no, I'm investing. I'm going to play this character this way. This is how I'm playing.
Yeah.
And you have to. If you don't play it like that, and you don't get invested. So if you don't consistently carry your play style over from the first, second, and third episode to actually have a cohesive character, then the game just falls to pieces.
Because you're all over
as long as you don't talk to anybody about your decisions until after the game's finished, then there's still the mystery of this is actually having a far branching story. Because right at the end of that, I were really choked up. It were horrible because my version, I think he always dies anyway, but my version, I was chained up and I couldn't let her kill me. I couldn't let her have that in her memory. Because you can get it like, kill me, come on, kill me. I thought, I can't have her kill. I'm a father figure, she's lost her fucking family. I can't have her have a memory of killing me. I can't have that. It's just not right. Go. And I was really choked up.
That's what that game did. It made you sort of invested to that level where you're thinking, well, if this was real, then I wouldn't want that to happen, and you felt emotionally connected to it.
Episode 3 with the with Duck, the little lad, and the lad's spoiler. You've probably seen it and played it already, but Duck's been bitten. Kenny and his missus, Misha, I think her name is. Kenny and his missus, since episode 1, I just sort of warmed to. They've got a kid, they're looking after him. He's alright, he's a stand-up guy, he's Kenny, and Misha's alright, and she's trying to look after Clementine with you, and Duck's playing with Clementine. So I'm like, well, there's a family dynamic there, sorted. I get their motivation is to look after their child, which is kind of similar to my motivation looking after this one. And the way it was written, he was more affable than anybody else that were around. Everybody else had like either individual goals or they were that big knobhead. Episode 2 comes along and I was warming more to Kenny, and then we had a little bit of like friction when we had to kill this guy who was deciding to kill this guy. So we had a bit of friction because I'm like, I'm not too sure yet. I feel like this is a trap. I feel like this is a moral trap that you're going to get me with. And then so you finally play that for an hour or so. You play the next episode for an hour or so, and then 3/4 of the way through episode 3, Duck's been bit, and then Kenny starts becoming irrational, perfectly reasonable. He knows his son's going to die. His missus is absolutely upset. He feels useless, and his missus goes, no, I'm going to take care of him. Fucks off. Spoiling, like I said, spoiling. Fucks off, and you hear one single gunshot. Kenny's crying. You're going through a line of dialogue tree to comfort him. Like, right, okay, that must be horrible. So you go over and you find out that the mother couldn't bring herself to kill the son, who's now turned. She's dead. She shot herself in the head. Kenny's emotionally wrecked, and now he has to kill his son. And there's an option there of whether you allow him to, even though his son's already dead, whether you allow him to blow his son's fucking head off, or you take the gun from him. I'm like, no, I can't, in good conscience, allow this man to see his dead wife to then have to obliterate his child. That's harsh, and that's good writing. And I was so emotionally invested. And then it's only afterwards, after you speak to somebody who's actually finished the game, to find out that, oh right, that decision didn't lead you there. If I could raise my mind, because that's what made me love Telltale games. That one game, emotional at the end.
Yeah.
Other than that, I'm not too sure.
What else have we got? What
really?
people have been saying? I can't see.
Okay. So what about Skies of Arcadia? Let's have a look at the comments here. Right, Tom O'Toole, can't pick a single game, but I'll take the Zelda series. They're not the same once you know the way through. Also Discovery. Okay, Mr. Garstang said Inside Skyward Sword.
Said all that shit.
Yeah, already done that. Mario Kart Double Dash, Graham Daly.
See, Mario Kart, I don't know, it's just going to be Mario Kart.
He's good at Mario Kart. He's only saying that because he's terrible at Mario Kart Double Dash.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Pac-Man or Donkey Kong Jr. I'm not too sure whether Ace Attorney. Yeah, I can get that. Because it's a narrative-driven game, so
yeah,
it's going to be interesting.
I don't think they've been improved upon.
Not
so
particularly.
Much.
A Legacy of Kain series there. Red Dead Redemption.
I do Red Dead, yeah.
Yeah, actually, because when I was going through it again recently,
I just get bored.
As soon as I got to Mexico, I knew that this is going to be a fucking drag, so that's when I ended it. I'm like,
no, I just got, I'm bored. I played it again and I got bored because I knew it was coming. But I knew I would have enjoyed it if I didn't remember all that shit.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, no, that's a good call, that Red Dead. Paper Mario, Xenoblade Chronicles, Witcher 3. Yeah, because it's knowing the ending that makes me not want to start the fucking thing all over again. But I've also got a few loose ends on Witcher 3, so... Skies of Arcadia and the First Knights of the Old Republic. Yes, actually, yes, that's...
Yeah, but this is another one, you play it and it'd feel old and shit.
No, it does feel old, but it doesn't at the same time, because there's...
So like Mass Effect, not just trounced it now.
Well,
if you really
Mass Effect trilogy.
Oh yeah, Mass Effect would be a good one.
Mass Effect trilogy, yeah, definitely, and it would have to be all three that I'd completely forgotten.
I might struggle with the first one.
Yeah, because it took you a few times to go through.
It's just a bit old, the design. I think even then it was just a bit fucking.
You see, because if the
you like the gameplay, it was just messy, headachy. And I think all the
there
other
were
ones
a hell of a lot more dialogue in it.
All the other ones are smooth in it, like the second and the third.
Yeah, third were a little bit, felt like it were rushing too much.
But it was smoother to get into. It was easier to understand. No.
Yeah, but do you not think that's because what they did with Mass Effect 1, and when you got used to the feebles and foibles of Mass Effect 1, when you got to Mass Effect 2, a lot of it was ironed out, but you were already familiar with how to play.
Too much of it was ironed out.
Well, yeah, but you're already familiar with quite a lot, the concept of talking over here and there, and then when number 3 came out, because it was so even more watered down yet again, then it was like, well, this just feels so intuitive because you got rid of everything. Basically, it was, if you compare, if you take Mass Effect name off 1 and 3, and make somebody play number 1, and make somebody play number 3, you'd be like, fucking hell, what? And then tell them they're related. You went, really?
Yeah, they're completely
because it's so far gone.
Yeah, but I didn't so much like certain aspects of the first one that I found them quite painfully irritating.
Yeah.
But I did very much enjoy it, but that was because of the good stuff that was in it, and I thought it was brilliant. But the bad stuff that I didn't like would still piss me off, and I'd wipe my brain and I'd play it. And other games, I can't think what they might be.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
But other games will have just done it so much better. Not that exact style of game, but some.
Yeah, no, I get what you're saying. Yeah.
So it'll just ruin it.
No, you're right. You see, because I was just more thinking of just pure narrative where I wanted to go, but no, it's a game. So there's a game
the
aspect.
Mechanics and stuff.
It's not like wipe your memory of a film to watch it again for the first time. Because it's passive then, isn't it?
Yeah.
No,
but you're playing it.
But yeah.
So all these little nuances, even maybe the way the gun fires, the way it sounds, maybe it's been done so much better in all the games you still remember. That you think, oh, this sounds shit. The sound in this game is crap.
Very good. Which I remember number 3 having the worst weapons.
And I think it might ruin it. Yeah. But I mean, that's what it is. That's why I overthink things sometimes.
No, I think
because it's not even real.
Right.
It can't happen, or can it?
So we've got Dean Beener.
A 90s gamer.
Step 1: get a console. Oh, looks like people are kicking off. Check that out. Oh. Yeah, that looks like it might be fun. I'm not going to sit here and watch it. Fuck knows how long it is. Okay, Graham Daly can never forget Rod.
Who?
RID. Major fails on their part. Wow. PlayStation greater or equal to Xbox. Go away.
So, check out that.
Yeah, go and check out that. Okay, so we had the Secret Santa over the weekend.
Not so Secret Santa.
Well, it was secret as you got them, and then everybody wanted to let people know. I got you. Like that.
Not Secret Santa.
So it was for the Show Me Games thing. Ariane ran it. It was really cool. So you can see a lot of posts from this. So Tom O'Toole got a gift from Mr. Christopher Fishwick. Otherwise, very, very good. He got lots and lots of stuff. We all got some great stuff. Graham Daly. Just going to point out, I did notice Graham Daly sucks balls message in the Batcave toilet. Whoever wrote that is mad. Oh, anyway, good night tonight, guys. Yeah.
Maybe Graham Daly.
I think he did. It sounds like something Graham Daly would write. Today, I think I can drink it without any.
I don't get it.
No. Xenoblade Chronicles 2 characters. Am I right? Probably.
Could be.
Yeah, some of them are fit. No, some of them are pretty. Kenny Haslam. Flashback photos. Let's see them. Is that Kenny Haslam?
Poor child.
Look at poor Kenny Haslam. He got shit on by having
By
Sonic.
Sonic.
No wonder I don't trust your fucking gaming suggestions.
I don't think I've got any pictures like that. I've got some like Castle Grayskull stuff. I've noted with my Spectrum.
Yeah, you used to carry that everywhere with you.
Carry it everywhere.
You used to suck on the power slot.
In my Super Ted lunchbox. No, Danger Mouse.
Lunchbox. Yeah, you had the lunchbox and the flask, didn't you?
The Wellington boots I had as well.
Yes, I think I ended up with them.
Did you?
Mm.
Wondered where they went.
I didn't steal them. I think you just. I think you just grew out of them because you were still just a
right.
kid
I only knew they existed because there's a photo of them in the background in school.
Cloud Hilton got a Charizard, oversized Charizard Pokemon card.
Oh, wicked!
Yeah.
Cool.
It was actually really good quality and stuff like that. He got that for his Santings. What an interesting villager, Edward.
Yeah, I haven't seen that motherfucker. See, this is the kind of shit that I'm looking forward to.
It looks shit.
No bullshit. If that turned up in Animal Crossing, it would freak the fuck out because you're so used to the cutesiness. Yeah.
What's this? This looks messed up. Brave. Twisted robots, mutated humans, hostile AI. It's the only beginning place. Oh, Soma is coming for the Xbox. Sweet, sweet. Christopher Broderick's probably, knew he'd be saying something about Sony. Right, PlayStation 4 forever, huh?
He does like the PlayStation 4. I tried to start a fan war with him, but he weren't biting. Damn.
Yeah.
It's good to start sometimes, start a fan war.
Yeah, everybody gets the vent off.
Ironically.
Yeah.
I just kept saying Switch is the best.
Mm.
But he weren't biting.
It won't do. It won't do. We'll only join in into some of his comments.
Damn.
So Christopher Watermelon Hibbert, who got me my amaretto.
Oh, we're drinking that now.
Yeah, we're drinking that now.
With ginger beer though. Aaron likes it. I'm not so sure.
Yeah, I'm alright with it.
He's easily pleased.
I'm easily pleased. So yeah, he got me
bitter and sweet.
Yeah, I'm easily pleased. So he got me a picture of me and the boy. This was fucking lovely, really lovely. The Butcher of Buckhaven. You can't see that. There you go. Yep. Witcher.
That's pretty fucking cool. Why is it still in the box?
Because I'm not a fucking animal.
Fucking gamers. What's wrong with them?
I'm not a fucking animal. And
oh, you open that though.
I have to open this. You can't see the boys. You fucking flange. And the Witcher.
That's pretty fucking cool.
Yes, that's very, very cool. And some matchmaker chocolates, and like I say, a bottle of amaretto. So that was I was made up. I was really made up.
And if you received a Beano, then that was from Aaron.
Yes, it was. Lewis got Christopher Watermelon Hibbert a customised Game Boy.
Oh, cool! Yeah,
with
wow.
LEDs in it, and all lit up with a brand new LCD screen on it and all that kind of shit. It was the shit.
The shit.
The shit.
Okay, so we've got Graham Daly.
Oh, there we go. Oh, yeah. There it is.
Beautiful, but now you've seen it live in the flesh.
Seen it live in Das Flesh. That bottle there.
It's gone now, yeah.
Empty now. Thank you very much, sir. It was very, very good. Just doing my job. I don't know what my job is. Job.
Job.
Wanker. I just catch up. Guys, if anyone beat me in Tekken 7, best of 3 will receive a gift from me.
Did he stay true to that, or
he's
nobody
stupid.
can beat him?
I beat him. He had a girl that he fancies, who's actually quite pretty, so well done for fancying her.
Some people have to go to university for that shit.
Yeah.
But he's just natural.
Yeah,
just a natural fancying fit women.
I'm good. I can see them from a mile away. I can stalk them on Facebook.
Yeah, you can see them running.
But yeah, so now I brought this young lady to thingy, and he was trying to show off by playing like, check out my skills.
Please tell me it backfired.
Please check out my skills at Tekken. Check it out. I'm well good. And he's wiping the floor with everybody. And I knew we were going to kick my ass, but I was talking to her the first time up there, and I'm like, I have to make the effort with new people and stuff. Well, not have to, but I like to make the effort with new people up there. So like, because sometimes people need to be like a little bit urged, like, no, don't be afraid. Go and play games.
Be afraid.
Some people just stand there and like right there, and then you feel awkward because like lots of people don't know. So anyway, I sat down and I put my feet up on the table and went, I'll kick your ass. And somebody else was playing the game next to me. So he was kicking my head in a bit, and I just started looking to the other side. Bash, bash, bish, bash, 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 bash. Oh, won.
That's how you win. That's how you win these games, yeah?
I won.
That is how you win these games.
And the thing is I saw him blush. It was awesome. And then the next round, I think he got it perfect. But he's good. He's good. So you're not going to do that. You're not going to win. Mr. Fishwick there, giving us a lovely. He's currently working on our intro.
Oh right.
He told me, breaking news on Saturday. He said, I'm working on that thing that you asked me to do. I'm like, really?
What thing?
Really? I'm like,
giant robot zombies.
The intro. But yeah. Because I asked him, I don't know whether he told. I asked him if he can possibly put mine in your head over somebody's.
Okay.
So like make me do a Hitman scene or some crap like that, and me and Adam did a big explosion, but we're both kicking the shit out of Hideo Kojima.
Oh yes.
Right? Yes. So just as a joke, he went. I was looking at it the other day, and then he said 2 days ago something dropped. I'm like, what dropped?
Penny.
A 3D model of Hideo Kojima. Because he was in Metal Gear Solid Ground Zeroes.
Oh, like an unlockable secret.
No,
thing.
it's just a character. There's a mission that you do where you're having to save some guy and he's running around and he's shooting. You save him, he gets in a helicopter and then he looks up and somebody hands him glasses and he puts it, as soon as he puts the glasses on, he comes underneath Hideo Kojima. So
he's
we've
got
taken that model. So we can
and put it in his magic device box.
Yeah.
With just magic things.
And it makes me
puppetry.
Beasties.
Cool, that should be fun.
Yeah, so it should hopefully be fun. Any effort by anybody. He's a good man, he's Mr. Fishwick.
If anybody else likes messing around with anything apart from children, do that.
Yeah, don't be doing that. So there's a video.
The Secret Santa woman.
Secret
Lady
Santress.
Santa. Santress. What's she called? The Santa's bent.
Miss Claus. So yeah, so that's the video that's on there. I hastily videoed it because I was downstairs having a cigarette. It was meant to be at 6:30, but she ended up doing 15 minutes early or something. So I had to run upstairs, so out of breath, and we're doing all this.
So you can have a nosy at the retro games night. Have a sneak peek.
Utter chaos
of the madness.
So yeah, that's.
And there's also a video. You can watch the tournament.
Yes, you can watch the tournament. I haven't shared it. I'm a bit useless like that.
You haven't shared it. I'll share it tomorrow if I remember. We're both shit like that.
Yeah, we're both a bit shit.
But yeah, so you can watch the tournament, the Mario Kart tournament, see who won that. And yeah, it's only 30 minutes. It's actually quite entertaining.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. It's fast paced. That's the thing.
And it's good watching the fuck ups. I liked it when the can appeared in front of the camera.
Yeah, that was Chris Hibbert who put that.
Funny.
I was just watching.
I watched it thinking that's funny.
I messed up at one point. I think the first race, about halfway through the first lap, I hadn't pressed my button to change
the last one.
Was it the last one?
You hadn't quite changed it on the final. The battle thing. But you got there in the end.
Yeah.
And that was a good final as well.
That was really tense.
That was cool,
really
yeah. It was
because I counted that person out.
Yeah.
I really did count that person out, and then brilliant. No, really good. Go watch it.
Check it out.
And thanks to everybody who turned up and took part in this tournament.
Shall we finish on this?
This next one. Which do people prefer? Xenoblade, Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 or Battlefront 2? Now, I prefer this one.
I'm just going to assume.
Because I wouldn't play that.
Yeah, I'm just going to assume I prefer Star Wars. Anything. So, it might be really good. Don't know.
There is a review of Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 on the showmegames.co.uk. So anyway, thank you very much. Go and click like and subscribe please on the YouTube video. Go on, like and subscribe on this. Share it. Come and join the group.
Facebook, Show Me Games, !
go and check the website out, please, because the more you check out the website, the more inspired I am to then write an article. I've been a little bit busy in the last 12 months, and with nobody giving me content, it becomes kind of hard work. So I've not been putting these up onto the webpage because I don't know why. He just sort of got lazy and it just passed there. But hopefully we should have a review. I've done a review for Wolverblade. There's a review for Arizona Sunshine, and I will be doing a review for Wolfenstein 2 coming in the next few weeks.
And so. Animal Crossing.
I'll let you write that one. Okay, so thank you very much and goodbye.
Cheers. Bye bye. Oh, touchy hands.
Ooh.
I always feel creepy when I do this.
You should
Does it look creepy?
You want to stick your tongue out? Lick your bottom lip.
No. I went too far. I might get into it. I might like it. No, can't do it. I'll start doing it at work while I'm walking around.
Just any camera.
Oh shit. Yeah, that's that.
Security cameras.
Cheers, guys.
Thank you very much.
See you later.
See you later, peeps.